Microphone is not connected. I need to get a new one. This one is giving a lot of problems. Alrighty, hi Barbara! And hello everyone and Mrs. Midnight. Sorry for the audio issues. I hope that now we do have audio with the microphone. Tell me please if you see me, if you hear me. And as you can see, we are going to continue our route in Cinderella Phenomenon, where we haven't picked a route just yet. But you can help me pick between the other 4 options other than Karma that we played as already. Sorry for the audio issues. I hope that to pause the streaming on the computer because I was hearing myself double. But well, let's continue the game. The ones that are watching vertically are just going to hear me narrating the game. If you want to actually watch it, you can join my horizontal streaming in this same channel that's going on simultaneously and says Playing Cinderella Phenomenon. We are all surprised when Rumpel suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand. My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Now that you have entered my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful blazing color. And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. He flirts like Johnny Bravo! And Carmen is not happy. Carmen is like, I am Rumpel, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage. I stare at Karma waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumpel away for being a fool. But she remains eerily silent. Answer, my angel, I beg of you. Oh, she's gonna answer, but you're not gonna like it. Yeah, of course. Alex is here, by the way. If you wanna say hi, you are welcome to. My son Alex is here today with us. Keep. Say the word and it's done. Your filthy hands off of me! Oh! Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. Oh, what the hell? Sorry guys, I don't know what the hell happened that it started skipping that way. Let me return it a little bit because I'm not even sure how many dialogues this thing skipped. Okay, you know what? Better yet. Let's just load from there. And I'll just keep a few dialogues. She... Hold up. Okay, that's where we left. Hi Miss, how are you? I'll just be here for a while. Now I'll do streaming on Twitch. Hi Ander, how are you doing? Good, and you? Miss, the streaming vertical is active because I don't see anything. It's supposed to be. Jesus, why do I have to have problems with every stream? But, no, you're right. I'm actually gonna have to disconnect it in that case, cause that's just not doing any good. Thank you, Bara, for the heads up. Hope that this one is appearing active. And I guess it's okay that now we are only in the horizontal one because we are playing a game. Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. Come on, lad, give him a good beating, like the one you gave to me. My queen, there is no need. My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me? Please calm down. Rumpel is still recovering. What is going on? Karma is a man. Doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or propose to. She is a man. But your voice, your face, your breasts. Another slap. That's what you're focusing on? Pervert. I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particular favorite has always been 3 slaps so far. Do yourself a favor and shut up. I never would have known, but why would he do this? Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons. Is it because of your curse? Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You knew him for 10 minutes. For those that can hear the music of their heart like I, it takes only a look to fall madly, irretrievably in love. Okay, that's just too dramatic. I did close it, but I think I won't reopen the vertical one anymore because... Or well, should I? Because Lala was still there, right? Oh, okay, Lala's here. No problem. I thought you were totally gone. No, the other... I don't know what the hell happened. I was supposedly still there, but it was just loading on a black screen for several minutes. Just gonna need to get Lala again. Okay. Lala is here. Yay! I just hope the rest of the people from the horizontal streaming eventually come back, or from the vertical streaming eventually come back. And since I disconnected it, I can no longer tell them anything there, nor that it would have helped because it wasn't visible, but oh well. Pull Lala to the stream. You're welcome. Yay! I must sleep. My heart will need time to heal. How dramatic. The Martian attacks all sorts, doesn't it? That one is entirely Parfait's fault. Alright, nothing to see here, back to work. I am still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma, a man. It is not fair that he is so beautiful as a woman. If the female population of Angel knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. Right, like, the most beautiful man in town is the most beautiful woman in town is a guy. And he's being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest merchant boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here? Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch. I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait. But I'm hungry and I have no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come join us. Please, Your Highness, I've made too much as usual. You must help us finish. And Rod is like, alright, not like I have a choice. Miss, by messenger I sent you Valentine's time-limited optional mission of Hogwarts Mystery with Penny right under. Thank you very much. I did see it on my blog screen. I didn't open it because I didn't want to leave you on red. But thank you. Whenever I analyze Penny, I'll be sure to use that one and I appreciate it. Thanks. Whomever has material with Talbot, you can start sending because I'm about to finish with Kiara. Very well. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait. I would say they were eccentric. I wouldn't say they were eccentric necessarily. You are the most eccentric one here, Rumble. Really not. I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people. I get that. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were also always awkward and silent. Somehow, the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Is something wrong? Excuse me. You barely touched your food. Don't you like it? Delora said this was one of your favorites. I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all. They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together. I honestly do love to eat with my family. Nowadays I do. Caroline. I apologize. Closer together, huh? So, have you made any progress on how to do those good deeds, princess? There is no way I am admitting that I do not even know how to complete one. Oh, I forgot. You're not so good on the doing good front. You're not very helpful. Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good? What? Well, that's not something you hear every day. As in, take some kind of lessons? If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you some advice or teach you. It's as simple as that. In all honesty, yeah, if you don't know how to do anything, ask for advice. What is this I hear? The princess needs advice. Well, then she is in luck. I happen to give the most excellent advice, and believe me when I say I can teach almost anything. The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties. No doubt I'd be the better choice, as I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me? The thunder behind. From one-sided flirting to be their enemies, and all in the span of a few hours. The man broke my heart. In 10 minutes. Anyway, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, princess. I am sure your stepbrother would be happy to help as well. And he's like, I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing. I only teach others how to fight. Never mind the fact that Yurian herself still struggles to be good. What? You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you. Why? Huh? Why are you all willing to help me? That's what we do at the Martian, we help each other. Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever one can. Just let any of us know if you want our help. Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anyone but yourself. That is what Mother and the last few years have taught me. I have always been alone, and it is easier that way. And yet, these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they will gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see? Father? How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? I am slowly beginning to understand what I must do. So, from now on, we do need to pick a route. Because we can pick between Rumpel, Rod, Waltz, that looks like a child, but remember that he has a Peter Pan course, he is actually an adult, or Fritz, that's the Princess Knight, that he's not here just yet, but we can find him later. Karma is also a romantic option, but we already did his route in the Spanish channel. Oh, there is a character named Midnight Joe. Yes, but because I customized her. You can name her or leave her with her original name, that's Lucette. That's the princess's original name from the game, or you can customize it to whatever you want. It was Midnight in this case, or it has been... I tried Medianoche for the Spanish channel, but I think I also did Midnight there because Medianoche didn't fit. So, any of the romantic routes sounds the most appealing to you? I personally would be between Rumpel and Waltz, but if you like Fritz or Rod, we can try the routes as well. I don't see why this is necessary. Of course this is necessary, princess. You work to show you can be useful. For the last half hour, Parfait and Delora have been debating what chores they want to give me. I cannot believe they are seriously going to make me work like a commoner. No freeloaders at the margin, remember? and you can't pull the princess card anymore now that you're a homeless peasant. Being demoted to a homeless peasant is not my fault. If you really think about it, it was kind of me to demote you. Stop teasing her, Delora. Midnight has a lot thrown at her already. I'm only speaking the truth. Besides, working to live is a commander's way of life. But at least it's rewarding. But if you do nothing, you get nothing. No food, no clothes, no bed. You are no longer a princess, Midnight. Life here at the merchant is comfortable and you need to work for comfort. Remember that. What you do is your choice, princess. Do I even have a choice? Not really, no. Let's see. How about cooking duties? No way, she'd burn a salad. She could be a receptionist. Then we'd lose all of our customers. That's probably true. I'm right here, you know? And Elora is like, yeah, I know, it's still true. Sorry. Do you have any useful skills at all? As a princess, I had servants who did everything for me. They cleaned my room, helped me dress. Yeah, no, I wouldn't like that last part. I mean, the cleaning might not be that bad, but the helping you dress up, like pulling yourself together, I wouldn't like to depend on someone to do that. And even with the cleaning, even if it's tiring, I'd rather do it myself than depend on someone to do it for me. How am I expected to possess skills for things I have never done? Aha! Huh? I have found a perfect job for Cinderella. Ta-da! Midnight will be in charge of sweeping the merchant floors. What, Ray? Do you need out? My doggy needs out. I guess I will have to connect vertically again after all, because if she needs out, that means I have to step away from the computer for a minute. So bear with me. I'm gonna connect vertically again. 2 seconds. I mean, I don't want to make the poor dog wait for indefinite time. Alright, I'll be back here in a few minutes, 10 give or take, while I take her out. In the meantime, you can join me in the vertical one. Hello everyone, and this is Midnight, and we are back in the going on? I had to take way out. Yeah, Midnighters, I'm back on the horizontal streaming too. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm back on the horizontal streaming too. I'm sorry about that. Had to take my doggy out. Yeah, it's the kind of cold that hurts on the face. Exactly as you described it, Bara. I was positively suffering, but since she runs after everything and she is very protective of the house, I cannot leave her out unattended. Summon Sue, yay! Or better yet, join me back on the horizontal streaming to continue playing Cinderella Phenomenon, or you can stay here and just hear the narration. But I need a sip of chocolate. Much better. So confused. I just hear the narration because I can. Yay! Perfect. Midnight will be in charge of sweeping the merchant's floors. What? Perfect. Even she should be able to do that. Could you, princess? I refuse. But look, I even put a cute little ribbon on the broom just for you. It's your very own special broom. A princess does not clean. Hard-headed as ever. Don't worry, I have a fix for you. A spell that forces her. Suddenly the broom flies into my hands. I am pulled helplessly along as the thing begins to sweep the floors. I try to pull my hands away, but they may as well be glued to the broom. They do not budge. What have you done? You should be thanking me. I am helping you with your duties. Delora, isn't this a little too much? Oh, nonsense. The princess is learning useful new skills. Mr. Broom will teach her everything she needs to know. If the floor is dirty, Mr. Broom will come to life and start sweeping. And it will not stop until the floors are spotless. What? Come on, Barfate. We've got time for a cup of tea. But she'll be fine. A little sweeping never killed anyone. You are dreadful. Enjoy your time with Mr. Broom. Wait! Did they really just leave? Hey, slow down! The broom begins to sweep faster. Despite my protest, I'm still forced like a puppet to sweep the floors with grudging tenacity. Everything's spotless. Lala and Sue are confused. Well, I'm sorry about that. I had to connect vertically because I didn't want to lose touch with the community. But my dog needed out, Ray, and I don't like to make her wait until I finish streaming. I think that, as Barra mentioned, would be a little cruel, you know, to make an animal wait until I finish my work to go make a basic need. Wouldn't like to be in her place, honestly. 2 seconds. Never mind. But yeah, that's what happened. That's why we are back to double streaming. I can barely catch my breath after that. Princess, perfect sent me to check. How lovely. It's so clean I can see my reflection on the floorboards. I'm impressed. Yay, new subscribers! Thank you, JB0ND3R4. Interesting name. And thank you for the ones that are sending cheers. Wait. Cheers back. Sorry, I don't have pompons. Do not even think about stepping in here with dirty shoes. Goodness, I didn't know princesses could be such terrifying creatures. You are aware that the margin is opening soon, yes? The floor isn't going to stay clean forever. Then do not open the margin. I do sympathize with you, princess. It's difficult adjusting to the commoner's life. What do you know about that? More than you think. What? Oh, did I let that slip? That was my mistake. Karma just smiles at me, his eyes gleaming with playful mischief. He's definitely hiding something. My hands are red and sore from all the sweeping I have done today. I remember the salve Anis offered me when I first woke up in my room. Surely that will help somewhat. I apply it to my hands and find to my surprise that it's very effective. Most of the redness quickly fades along with the pain. Is this what my life will be like if I do not break the course? Forced to work day in, day out. I cannot let things stay as they are. Hearts back, I love you, midnighters. I must act. I lay down to rest. Tiredness falls upon me like a heavy suffocating blanket. I close my eyes and feel myself shift into the darkness of sleep. Just unfortunately mute you for a minute due to testings. Be right back, no problem. I feel like a muted movie. Despite having slept, I feel tired when I awake. Oh, I get the feeling and it's horrible. I glance back at my hands and remember the salve's effectiveness. Whatever Anis gave me really works. I should ask her to make me more. I feel like this is not the last time I will need it. There we go. The phone was wanting to fall. I must act quickly. The sooner I break the course, the better. The people who offer to help me are all here. Whom should I ask for help? Karma, Rumpel, or Rod? We are not going to pick Karma because we already picked him in a former stream in Spanish. But honestly, between Rumpel and Rod, unless you guys tell me that you want me to pick Rod, I would go for Rumpel. Is that okay with you? You check both chats. I am always okay with your decisions. Yay! Thank you, sis. Yeah, I prefer honestly Rumpel. I don't really like Rod. I suppose I can ask Rumpel. Enough girls seem to like him, so he might have some advice. I find Rumpel in between his orders and pull him aside. He looks oddly relieved. Ah, princess, you've saved me. Saved you? From a highness overload of work. I am pretty sure Rumpel does less around here than me. At least I finish the work I am given, unlike Rumpel who gets distracted by every single thing. Dear Midnight, if you called me here, then you must want to confess something to me. What? Perhaps you'll confess your undying love for me. By the way, congratulations to the plus 900 followers. Thank you! Thank you for the new Midnighters that made that possible, and thank you, sis. And thank you for being a member of the Spanish community. I scowl at him and cross my arms. Well, I guess we return. I came to ask you for advice, but perhaps I'll go ask someone else. You know what? Let's actually save just in case the game closes or anything. We don't have to do everything again. I came to ask you for advice, but perhaps I'll go ask someone else. You came to ask my advice. Rumpel stares at me, clearly shocked. I guess it is because out of all the people I would ask, he probably seems the least likely. Then I will assist, my sweet princess. What kind of advice are you looking for? Perhaps you'd like to learn how to make a man soon, or how to stroke the embers of the heart. Is flirting the only thing that is ever on his mind? I came because I want you to teach me about goodness. Goodness? But my sweet, well, all of the advice that I just suggested would teach you just that. Being romantic will not teach me how to do good. To some extent, but it cannot always be with those intentions. Rumpel dramatically places his hand over his heart. But being romantic is good, Don't you see the smiles on the lovely ladies' faces when I speak with them? I cannot imagine why they smile like that. Rumpel's persistence is annoying. Oh, I know that darn feeling of I hope software doesn't die during stream. Totally is horrible. I can only stare at Rumpel as I wonder why I even decided to ask you. Or you could just be kind. Everyone is kind in their own way, Princess, so what do you say? Perhaps you would like to practice on me. I'm sure your smile would brighten up my week. No, I'm certain of it. I have work. I quickly turn and leave before Rumpel can continue. If I have to be romantic to earn a good deed, I'd rather be cursed like this forever. I stare in horror at the floor. Gravel and sand are embedded between the floorboards. The wood beneath my feet is covered in a thick muck. And Mr. Broom is like, hello! Hi Camille, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are playing Cinderella Phenomenon if you wonder what I am narrating. Oh no! Stop! I never thought I'd see this. The princess is actually sweeping. I say it's more like the broom is sweeping and the princess is just along for the ride. Lady Parfait, your orders have arrived. Where should I put them? At the back, please. Thank you. I glare at Garland as he begins to move. You are dirting the floor. Sorry. Garland dashes across the floor with long steps in an attempt to leave as few footprints as possible. Poor Garland. This was Aurora's doing, wasn't it? Is it obvious? This has witch having fun written all over it. I need water. Wow, completely spotless. You are the worst. Oh, the broom is getting sad. Don't be mad at the broom, princess. It's only trying to help. It is doing nothing but making my life miserable. Lady Parfait, I must speak with you. I look up at the witch that has just entered. She's a regular at the Martin and according to Parfait and Delora, a good witch. She orders tea here from time to time. She has mud on her shoes. Why is she glaring at me like that? I believe it's because of your shoes, dear. I have just cleaned the floor. Oh, I'm sorry. I will clean up after myself right away. Good. The princess is something else. I've never seen a witch so frightened of someone before. Yeah. The witch hurriedly cleans up the tracks she'd made coming in before going to speak with Parfait. Even though Parfait says that the Lorandi's witch is good, I do not trust her judgment. Especially not when she considers Delora, who ruined my life, a good person. I put the broom back in the resting place before double-checking my work. Now that I am done, I can continue to work on breaking my curse. Whom should I ask for help today? Let's go with Rumpel. I find Rumpel taking a break at one of the tables. Surprisingly, he is by himself and not surrounded by the usual blushing ladies. You are not surrounded by a flock of ladies. You must have done something to offend them. Rumpel looks at me, the surprise apparent on his face. Princess, have you come to mend my broken heart? Excuse me? I was speaking with a lady here only hours ago when she told me that she was betrothed to someone else. That happened hours ago and you are still sitting here? Rumpel places his chin on the palm of his hand looking very tired. In mourning! The heart is a fragile thing, princess. Won't you help my shattered heart? Rumpel stares at me when I do not answer. That would count as a good deed, you know. Helping you would count as a good deed? Doing things out of the kindness of your heart is a good deed, princess. The kindness of my heart? Why would I want to help you when you've done nothing for me? Kindness isn't anything that needs to necessarily be returned, princess. Single instances of affection can make a heart lighter. That's true. Hi, I'm Mariam. I've subscribed. Mariam! Welcome to the channel. That's a beautiful name, by the way, and thank you for subscribing. Hope you're having fun. We are playing Cinderella Phenomenon today. Why does he always go through the trouble of making his words sound so much fancier? I will not help you mend your broken heart because that would be an act of stupidity, not kindness. Rumpel's shoulders slump as he frowns. Oh, now my heart is even more fragmented. You suffer from a broken heart every day you are rejected. Of course, because to pour your heart out to someone only to be rejected is a cruel fate, princess. Well, but is it really pouring your heart out if it's someone that you barely know? You probably just know their name and nothing else, and therefore you don't even know why you like them, really? I think he misunderstands love a little bit in that sense. You probably deserve rejection. What with the way you flirt with everyone? So no, I am not going to help you. Deal with your own broken heart. I turn around and walk away. The axe Rumpel puts on are annoying. A month has passed and I have yet to complete even one good deed. Not for any lack of trying, though. I have been asking around for advice on how to be a good person and receive various answers. What makes someone good? I say being selfless. I think it's important that you consider another person's feelings. Yeah, empathy, I agree. Patience. The ability to soothe even the most broken of hearts. Forget I asked. Bravery. Loyalty. You must be beautiful both on the inside and out. Right. God, I love how both Karma and Rumpel drive her crazy. Must I be all of those things in order to be good? According to Parfait, I cannot just pretend. It has to come from my heart. I place my hand on my chest and consider the steady pulse of my heartbeat. That will not be easy. I close my eyes thinking of all the possible ways I might be able to break my course. But in the end, my mind is blank. Mother, what am I supposed to do? A dream? Your personal feelings are nothing but a weakness for others to exploit. That is why you do not show them. You only show them that you are strong. Yes, Mother. You must not let false kindness deceive you. People will use niceties to trick you into exploiting your weak emotions. But you can trust me, Midnight. I will never hurt you. I will never lie to you. I am all you need. I love you, Midnight. I love you too, Mother. How are those lessons of yours going? I hope you're not giving anyone a difficult time. I am the only one having a difficult time. Have you tried pairing up with someone? Pairing up? Some of the people in the tavern pair up to assist each other. Two heads are better than one, as they say. It's not a bad idea, but the problem is with her. Who's going to volunteer to pair up with the Ice Princess? She has a point. People may not glare at me anymore, but it does not escape me that I'm still disliked. Most of the boarders at the margin volunteered to help her, remember? And I haven't heard any of them retract their offers. It's only a matter of time. Stop it, Delora. It's your choice, Princess. Pairing up is only a suggestion. Would pairing up with someone really help me break my course? What if they end up being an annoyance instead? Princess? Excuse me, Princess. That mother sounds like Aunt Grace from Frambo. Yes, like I only want the best for you. Totally. I hate her just as much as I hate Grace. Sue is totally right. Totally. I'm sorry for disturbing you, but you've just been staring at your tray and the customer is waiting for his order. Of course. Delora has me helping Anis today. The merchant is unexpectedly busy and they cannot keep up with all the customers. Stop daydreaming, Midnight. Food doesn't deliver itself. I do not need you to tell me that. I stretch out in my bed, on my bed. The stiff mattress does little to soothe my aching muscles. Abascan, hi, I cannot call you baby because I'm only my husband's baby, but hi and welcome to the streaming. I was on my feet the entire day struggling to keep up with the steady stream of people that came into the margin. I have never seen the margin this busy. I roll onto my stomach and bury my face into my pillow. My arms and legs protest the movement. I refuse to live this type of life much longer. I need to break this course as soon as possible. Why don't you pair up with someone? Pairing up might not be such a bad idea. So, we are gonna go for Rumpel because whilst he's locked, since we didn't choose him, Rod is available but I don't really like him so much, and Fritz is locked for the moment, so we couldn't even click those two if we wanted. Chapter 3, The Flatterer. I do not know why the first person that popped into my mind was Rumpel. Just because he puts a smile on ladies' faces with his flirting does not mean he can help me do a good deed. And yet, here I am. I find Rumpel on a break, surrounded by a few giggling ladies. His hands make dramatic sweeping gestures as he showers them with compliments. And you, my sweet, are like sunshine peeking through the clouds on a dark day. You litter the ground with so much golden light and make every flower reach out toward by your warmth. On second thought, maybe I should reconsider. Davidson Patrice, Villas Boas Barbosa, Among Us. Hi, how are you? Among Us is a game, right? Hello, Abbas and Davidson. I love you, please. Can reply, please, baby. Well, I love all my midnighters too, but I cannot call myself your baby or agree with you doing so because I am married. I'm married to Nathan or Mr. Midnight that's currently sleeping, but he's my husband, so I cannot really call myself someone else's baby. Abbas, please stop with that. She already said no. That too. Thank you, Sue. I really don't want to ban people from my streaming. I hate doing that. Princess. Rumpel notices me, however, and immediately waves me over. Turn and walk away and I'll work toward him. He's just going to insist I come back. If there's only one thing I've learned about Rumpel is that he's persistent. Why do you look so surprised? I'd assumed you'd just walk away, like you always do. But I can take this as a good sign, yes? You really did want to see me, princess. The silent treatment only makes this all the more mysterious, princess, and the mysterious is always exciting. What is he rambling on about now? Did I make the wrong choice? Rumpel, why would we deal with someone like her? What? Midnight is like a budding flower, and I want to do my best to help her bloom in whatever way that I can. You've come to me for advice, right? How did he know? The look of shock on your face is adorable, and so absolutely satisfying. Seems I hit the nail right on the head. Rumpel, she's obviously too stubborn to admit that she needs your help. These women are infuriating. Rumpel leans a little closer to me and suddenly he's whispering in my ear. Let me tell you something, princess. Making a person happy just to see them smile is definitely a good deed. Huh? Making someone feel important is never a disservice. What do you think? I'm pretty knowledgeable, haven't I? All he ever talks about is doting on people, flirting with them, and making them smile. Rumpel continues talking, which is why I make an excellent partner. I take a step back. Rumpel is now looking at me with a triumphant smile. How did you? I am very perceptive, princess. You overheard my conversation with Parfait? She told me about it. She did? Only briefly. So you're not perceptive at all. Princess, you cannot see it, but I'm drowning in my own tears. I'll just buy them. Thank you, Lullaby. You're so beautiful. Thank you, Abbas. Yomers, you're lonely. You're lonely. Well, I hope the life helps you. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Welcome to Midnight's Kingdom. We are all crazy here, starting my day YouTuber. And I hope the streaming will help you feel more accompanied. If you want to see the game that I'm narrating, it's called Cinderella Phenomenon. It's on my other stream in the same channel. AD, no, I'm not a yai. I'm a real person. I'm just weird, but I'm not a yai. He just assumed I was going to be partners with him, which is very annoying. I do not even know why I was considering partnering up with Ronto when he says the same things over and over again. And I do not think I could be around him day in and day out. Wait, I think I'm gonna go back a little bit to our next save. Because I think we made the wrong choice. I think we actually should have gone to walk away. So let's try that. Because the diamond of the right choice should have appeared already. It doesn't take that long. Hi BMW lover! Welcome back, I do remember your name. Can we speak to the blonde Mrs. Midnight like this? On the other side? The problem is that, how do I play the game like that because the computer is on that side? Unless I hold the phone like this? But it's a little uncomfortable, honestly, to have to grab it like that. You can speak to both sides. I just remember that I have something to do. I turn around to start walking away, but I immediately stopped when I feel Rumpel's hand on my shoulder. I slap his hand away. Fierce as always. You remind me of a rose with thorns, princess. He leans closer and winks at me. That's kind of cute, actually. Well, no, I'm not gonna save that necessarily, because I don't know if it's the right one. Are you always so persistent, or do you actually want me to slap you again? You slapping me is but a small blockade in the road. I will never give up on you, princess. Does he enjoy it when I purposefully try to ignore him? The most brilliantly sparking gems are buried deep within the ground and take much effort to unearth. True? Sounds like a you problem. What do you mean, AD? Thank you, Sue, for that, and I would agree with her. Thank you, Barra, for the help. I'm sorry, thought we could take a joke on the stream. Well, yes, we can, but I am assuming that if my moderator, Barra, that's why she banned the message, did so, was because the joke maybe was not really a joke, but something offensive. So, AD and whomever else is on that same line, let's try to keep it friendly. The community of Mrs. Midnight is positive and we are trying to keep it as such. Princess, you are like one of those gems. No, I'm not like a gem. Yes, there's a diamond. No, I'm not like a gem. You know, in that case, let's go back a little bit so we can... Just want to save where his face looks closer. There we go. No, I'm not like a gem. Rumpel, why would you deal with someone like her? What? Minion is like a budding flower, and I want to do my best to help her bloom in whatever way that I can. You've come to me for advice, right? How did he know? The look and shock on your face is adorable and so absolutely satisfying. I hit the nail right on the head. Rumpel, she's obviously too stubborn to admit that she needs your help. These women are infuriating. Rumpel leans a little closer to me and suddenly he's whispering in my ear. Let me tell you something, princess. Making a person happy just to see them smile is definitely a good deed. Huh? Making someone feel important is never a disservice. What do you think? I'm pretty knowledgeable, aren't I? All he ever talks about is doting on people, flirting with them, and making them smile. Rumpel continues talking, which is why I will make an excellent partner. I take a step back. Rumpel is now looking at me with a triumphant smile. How did you? I am very perceptive, princess. You overheard my conversation with Parfait? She told me about it. She did? Only briefly. So you're not perceptive at all. Princess, you cannot see it, but I'm drowning in my own tears. She just assumed I was going to be partners with him, which is very annoying. The one that I blocked was because he was very stubborn, saying hi baby, and for you to say hi. Oh, that one. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, I told him multiple times, hey, stop it please, I'm married, so thank you for that. Thanks, Baranton, for your moderation. Yes, I don't know what I would do without Baranton and my moderators from the streets. Thank you so much. Actually, cheers to them and to Sue, because both Sue and Lala, besides my Midnighters, are my sisters. So yes, cheers to the community and to family. I do not even know why I was considering partnering up with Rumpel when he says the same things over and over again. And I do not think I could be around him day in and day out. Oh my, why do I spot here? Delora appears before us, a sly smile on her face. Slacking off, you two. I'm on a break. That break ended about 5 minutes ago, Rumpel. And princess, I think there's a broom that needs attending. Fine. I unfortunately can't be in these streams due to the time zones, so I'm happy having people like you. Totally. Now I feel the same because although I try to join my sister's streamings too on Twitch, I can't always, so